Campus Update, you should probably watch something else. Hello Oilers, all the good anchors were busy today, so I'm here. Let's get right into the news. To start off, I have a question for all of you. ¿No quemes el bebé el miércoles? That means, do you like anime in Japanese? To answer that question, we sent reporter Ashley Lard to Anime Club to check it out.
We meet every Tuesday and Thursday at lunchtime in Miss Ritter's room, and we just watch Japanese cartoons, which is known as anime, and we do a voting every couple weeks to find out the next couple weeks of what we're going to be watching, and we watch the first episode of a series every lunchtime.
Objective goal of the Anime Club is to introduce new members and old members to new anime, what they haven't seen before.
We do hold art contests about 4 to 5 times a year, and it'll be a different category every single time. So like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, around there. Winner gets bragging rights.
The key point is the show really show off and share the culture with everybody, and it really helps to see what people's imaginations can come up with.
People who don't know what anime is and why they should start watching it, well, it's basically like your favorite TV show, but it's just animated in Japan. They're not just cartoons. They may look like cartoons like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, those are actually animes that you watched growing up, but you just didn't know.
It's really something to entertain yourself with. It's something to really get into, like Code Geass or Cowboy Bebop. Those are some good animes to start with, in my opinion. Action, but also a really deep, compelling story.
Anime Club meets in room A32 every Tuesday and Thursday at lunch.
Finals are coming up, but that's okay, because our very own Giovanni Toniato has made you an instructional video on how to get prepared. Gio?
Hey Oilers! Finals are coming up fast, which means that burning the midnight oil is going to become the norm. So in order to help our fellow students, we came up with a few things that help you become a studying master. First off, it's important to find a quiet place to study, free from all distractions so you're able to focus. Second, put your phone away. And I don't mean right next to you on your desk. If you want any hope of successfully studying for your finals, you need to be free of all distractions. And although your phone could be a useful studying tool, it will most likely draw your attention away from the material at hand. Let me prove it to you. How familiar is this situation? The third tip for studying is to take advantage of all of the resources and/or study guides that the teacher provides. Although it doesn't seem like it all the time, our teachers really do want us to succeed, and most teachers will even put a study guide or reference list on Canvas. Go to your class page and look under the Files tab. If the teacher provides such a document, most of the time it will be labeled Review or Study Guide. Last but certainly not least is don't compromise. Don't say to yourself, if I finish a couple of math problems, then I can watch a YouTube video. If you're going to do something, do it. Don't go at it half-effort. You wouldn't want to end up like this guy.
Okay, if I finish 3 problems and then watch a 15-minute video, and then do 3 more problems, I can finish my homework in 2 hours. I have time.
Well, that's all the tips we have for you today, Oilers. Good luck on your finals, and remember to study.
Thanks, Gio. You're adopted. Great video, Gio. Probably should have watched it beforehand. Also, we have Will Watts interviewing the costumes department to figure out what they even do.
Hey Oilers, this is Will Watts, and I'm bringing to you a wonderful segment about the APA costume department, woven from the only fabrics that exist in Campus Update, the fabric of depression, and the fabric of oppression, and the fabric of despair.
Hi, come on in.
The costume department is about 20 or 25 kids. It's kind of the smaller department of APA, but it's still a lot of fun. The costume department uses a lot of fabric that's donated to the department, and we also pull a lot of costumes from the warehouse located at the back of the campus.
What does the costume department use to make their costumes?
Twigs.
Great.
To make a costume, it definitely depends on what show it is and how many people are in the cast. but I would say it takes probably 2 months to fully put together a production of probably 120 kids.
What are some requirements to get into the costume department?
You have to start a fire with your fingers.
I joined the costume department because I always wanted to be a part of APA, but I couldn't perform, and I've had a passion for fashion my whole life, and I wanted to showcase that.
And here we have the sewing machines, which are used to prick the fingers of unloyal costume department members. And here we see Santa hats and mess.
Thanks, Will. That was okay. Next, we're going to talk about a play that's happening at the school in January. Why don't you show this video about it?
An audience member can expect a lot of corny and cheesy humor. What I've most enjoyed about being a part of the show is the very close harmonies that it has, and I think that they're very complicated harmonies, but it's very beautiful once it's done right.
So we share the role of Daisy May. She's kind of like the town sweetheart. She's very determined. She knows what she wants, and she's gonna get what she wants. There's these moments that are super tender and lighthearted between Abner and Daisy, but there's also these scenes with the whole town where it's just so upbeat and funny and goofy, and it's just a really fun show.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a comedic show. I'd say it's just really fun to do because, there are really colorful characters.
Lots of laughs, lots of slaps.
Lots of slaps and abuse, but comedy abuse, like physical comedy. A lot
nice type of abuse.
Every dance number is just so lively because Little Abner has that small town feel, and just everyone's so close, and they just have a lot of energy to express to the audience.
Everything is sort of a big joke, and there's some serious moments here and there, but for the most part, it's a really happy-go-lucky show.
Well, I hope I'm not busy from January 13th to the 15th or the 20th to the 22nd, Friday and Saturday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. because that's when the show is. Do you like food? I know our reporter Colin does, and that's why we sent him out to go find us some food to eat in this video that should play right now.
This week, HB Bites is taking a quick trip down to Pacific City to showcase another local awesome restaurant, Hola Mexican Kitchen, where the food is great and the view is even better. We interviewed Toby Reese to get some more details.
So Hola, spelled O-L-A, means wave in Spanish. And if you've noticed, our views are a great shot here of the waves that we have here in Huntington Beach. People get it confused because when you add an H to Hola, it means hello. So it's kind of a fun play on it. When everybody walks in the door, we say Hola, but we're really meaning Hola, the waves. So my business partner and I, Tony Andrews, have been best friends since 6th grade. Put ourselves through college bartending and waiting tables, and always had a dream of opening our own restaurants. We opened Mahe in Seal Beach about 16 years ago. It's seafood, steaks, and sushi, and have always wanted to open a Mexican restaurant. We found our chef Alfredo, and our dream came true in this location here in Huntington Beach, and we started our Hola Mexican Kitchen. So we wanted to do traditional Mexican with a little bit of the California flair. We specialize in tacos. Chef Alfredo, born and raised in Mexico, brought a lot of his family's recipes and things that he's learned over his career. And so we just wanted to have a little bit of a fresher take on Mexican food, incorporating some fresh fish and some shellfish and different recipes from different parts of Mexico. The most popular item on the menu right now is probably our lobster taco. It is just a big, huge lobster tail inside of our homemade tortilla, fresh corn, cheese, and salsa, and I think I could probably eat about 20 of them. People should dine here just to come and celebrate Huntington Beach, to take a look at the waves. For the first time, we've really had an opportunity from this vantage point, 3.5 stories above PCH, looking at our beautiful Pacific coast.
So if you're looking for some great Mexican food and an even better view, head on over to Hola Mexican Kitchen. I'm gonna get back to digging in.
Wow, Colin, that was some good food. I should probably meet you in person someday. Next time on Campus Update, we have an anchor who knows what they're doing. Hi, Simmons. No one watches news.